Hello, and thank you for joining us on CWF Worldwide. This week we lost two very special and influential people, one locally and one globally. Emily Miller was a constant at professional wrestling events in the Carolinas for decades, at every fan convention, every get-together, and numerous cards all throughout the year. She greeted everyone who crossed her path with a warm smile and an embrace. And of course, the legendary, greatest athlete of all time, and an idol to millions in our industry and worldwide, Muhammad Ali. This week's broadcast is humbly dedicated to the memory and the legacy of both these special people.
Exciting event where the fans determine all of the matches. Kicking things off, we've got a singles match. We've got two volunteers, so go ahead and see who the opponents are. Go ahead now. You need help?
Who is it?
It's him. There you go.
I'm different.
Our first opponent is Joey Rogers. And his opponent, the Dirty Daddy. What's going on?
Draw the matches tonight, Brad Stutts, and they've drawn an interesting one to start off.
Anyone could face anyone throughout the course of this CWF Worldwide broadcast, and our opening contest, singles action, one fall, the unknowingly color-coordinated Joey Rogers going one-on-one against the youngest vet in the biz, the Dirty Daddy.
Looks like we got a case of Pepsi in the ring right now.
Going to be a very interesting test for both of these men. Both men new to the Mid-Atlantic territory, because Dirty Daddy was here back in '81. We don't want to get into that whole story, but both men relatively new to CWF Mid-Atlantic. Can pretty much guarantee these two men have never touched before, never fought each other before, never even sparred together before. So really that's what this Battle Bowl concept is all about, is getting in there with people that you may not know, people that you may have never even met. I don't know that these two have ever even crossed paths. To my knowledge, Joey Rogers has never worked in the Maritimes, so he's probably never even crossed paths with Dirty Daddy before.
Correct, and more importantly, you're going to see a lot of matches where guys have never even scouted each other. So you will see, kind of like what we're seeing right now, is some extended feeling out stuff here, just because they're not that familiar with each other.
Yeah, a lot of times the crispness, the familiarity might not be there. You know, we've talked about it in the past couple of weeks.
That was meaty.
Yes, it was. Dirty Daddy almost lost his footing there.
Very meaty.
We talked about the familiarity when you've wrestled an opponent, 5, 6, 7 times in a short span up and down the circuit. You start to grow familiar with them. You start to, gain awareness. These two will not have that. And Rogers, with quick thinking there, sends Dirty Daddy to the mat. Cover gets only 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're right on point there. When you're familiar with somebody, you're going to anticipate their moves and everything else and be able to adapt your game plan accordingly. And right now, Joey Rogers, a lot of times in these impromptu matches, you'll see the bigger, stronger man kind of take the early edge, and we're seeing that right now. I spoke too soon.
Dirty Daddy, the veteran, huge clothesline, youngest vet in the biz, brother.
That nice deep cover on that.
He taught that axe bomber to Hogan back in the 80s.
He knocked out Inoki with that.
Former IWGP champion.
Right. And Daddy, it's good to see him.
Look at the confidence come to Dirty Daddy here.
Firmly behind Dirty Daddy. The fans are starting to love this guy.
Yeah, they've really taken to the youngest vet in the biz. Back in Dirty Daddy's day, they would have just called that a kitchen sink. cover. It's only 2.
You know, he was there at the Thriller Manila.
Was he?
Yeah, he was there in the Philippines.
Was he one of the kids running in the streets singing Boom I A?
Yeah, that was Rumble in the Jungle, actually, but yeah.
There's a Brody knee. He's felt that one before. Has the Dirty Daddy.
Actually, he was 23 at the Rumble in the Jungle.
He's felt it from Brody. Cover. Both men going for covers here.
Great succession of moves there by Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers is really coming to his own in just a handful of appearances here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, we've touched on this before. This is a hard crowd to win over. He's working hard, and he's working hard to eat that boot there in the corner. Daddy coming off. Nice cross body.
Got him dead center of the ring. Cover. Only got 2.
And there you see, that's a little bit of that unexpected, opponent. He went right to a chin lock just out of habit.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Maybe not quite sure, if he's got the man or not. Oh, Rogers suckered him in on a drop kick. Rogers suckered him in. Only gets 2.
Nice jackknife cover there. Yeah, it was a very good tease there by Rogers. And pretty solid match here to start off worldwide.
Big ham bone, right hand from the Dirty Daddy. And Rogers firing back. Great aggression from both these athletes. Ooh.
Man, he busted him over on that one.
Yeah, he did. Another cover, 2.
Kind of lazy cover.
10-minute time limit on this singles match. Very much like a television title match, which we will see the worldwide television title defended later tonight. And they have already used 5 of those minutes. So you gotta be mindful of the clock.
Right, and 10 minutes isn't a lot of time to feel somebody else. So I feel like some of these matches as we go, you're going to see guys get maybe a bit more aggressive trying to get the first strike. Speaking of strikes, Rogers looking really good here tonight.
He's got the Dirty Daddy's arms pinned and fires away again.
And a Daddy taking the brunt of it there.
Did you know there's a guy up in the Northeast who saw Dirty Daddy wrestle when he was a little kid and was so inspired that he borrowed the nickname Dirty Daddy?
The guy was a little kid or Dirty Daddy was?
The guy was a little kid. Dirty Daddy was already a seasoned pro. He'd already given birth to 7 children by then.
Oh, God, he put the word that she said to Joey Rogers in that child.
He didn't give birth to him, but you know what I mean.
Right. He's giving birth to others.
Good Lord.
Oh, nice hard elbow.
Has he? Like Cosby Show style?
Maybe a little bit more willfully.
Rogers sent in. Rogers just trying to get away from the beating. Hit the buckle. These two are firing away at each other, and look at Rogers having to take some time to regroup here.
That spirited contest here.
It really is. Look at the handprints on the chest, and that may have fired this young man up.
We got 2 guys really trying to move up the ranks here and make their name in CWF.
Started his career up in Ohio.
Ooh, skateboard drop kick.
Did Rogers, of course. Dirty Daddy started his career up in the Pacific Northwest.
It was Don Owen.
We're going to the floor here. This thing is broken down into just a fight.
Do you think he ever wrestled Jesse Barr up there?
They have. Could have wrestled Art Barr up there.
Possibly. The juicer.
Rogers on the apron. Could be going maybe a big leg drop. Could be another one of those big Brody knees.
Oh, right on the apron.
Drops all his body weight across. And Rogers, the confidence starting to show in his face, starting to talk to the crowd a little bit. He has got this thing in the driver's seat.
He's got to be mindful of the clock. They got less than 4 minutes to work with here.
That's correct. 10-minute time limit strictly enforced here for CWF Mid-Atlantic in all our matches.
Daddy's still trying to fight back. You notice he keeps trying to fire back. Reversal on that whip. Daddy ducking under, coming back up. Ducks another one.
You're gonna miss. Oh, double clothesline. Both men are down. And who will make it to their feet first?
I feel like whoever gets up is cliche, but they will have the advantage. They've really laid into each other. They fought almost to a stalemate here.
Count is at 5.
2 minutes remain. 2 minutes.
They have got to be mindful of the time limit here. They are still trading shots.
Man, what a match here. Start off. Very impressive, both of these young men.
Both men really showing what they got here. Dirty Daddy might be going old school here.
Very old school.
It's an advantage to be early in the card here because those ropes are not as soaked with sweat as they will be later in the card.
He caught that elbow right in the collarbone.
Buddy Landell elbow, 2, only gets 2.
Yeah, the ropes get slippery, they get loose, they're hard to navigate later in the card.
Dirty Daddy gonna take a big chance here.
Oh, what's he got? It's a big risk.
Can't take too long. Oh, because he doesn't have too long. And he came soaring down to the canvas. They are using every second of the time here. Boom! Face first.
Double under.
Cover. 2, 2.
Daddy kicked out.
Dirty Daddy is still alive here. This kid is still alive, and Joey Rogers cannot believe it.
Man, I thought he had him, and Daddy at the last second. They've got 45 seconds.
Slugging away is Rogers. The quickest man on their feet may win it right here. Swinging a miss. He caught a grazing blow. Up and over. Yeah, they're struggling. They're fighting here. Got him. Sunset flip. Veteran know-how. Got him.
Daddy got him with the sunset flip in our first Battle Ball match.
That minutes, 36 seconds. Your winner by protocol, advancing to Battle Ball, Dirty Daddy!
Match is a tag team match with all of the opponents randomly drawn. Can I get my volunteers to pick out a name? Alright, go ahead and open it.
Team number 1 and then draw for number 2.
The first member of team number 1 is Bo Crockett. And his partner is Joshua Cutchall. All right, team number 2. The first man is the Rising Generation League champion, Jesse Adler. And his partner is James Ryan.
But we about to fix this real quick. Yeah! Lights, camera, showtime, baby! LeBron James in the house. Are we on? Over here? We're here. Ladies and gentlemen, even though my name was drawn, y'all people need to realize one thing. LeBron James is a single entity. So that means with my name being drawn, my tag partner is automatically LeBron. Yes! Championship! You already saved it. It's so nice you gotta say it twice. Championship! Yes, sir. Are we mad, Chris Hero? Are we mad? Is it okay? It's okay. Oh, yeah.
You're about to get a realization, buddy.
Say less, let me relieve your stress, big dog.
It's okay, man.
Okay, gentlemen, 3 on 2? Yes, 3 on 2. Yes, they ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. Hey, it's all. You want? We're one entity, brother. One entity. One. Numero uno.
We're the Warriors now. We're the Golden State Warriors. We got this, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the freeboard rule is in effect.
We want Curry. We want Curry. We want Curry.
for third.
And here we go, tag team action. Both teams completely drawn by the lottery, but Cecil Scott, what about LeBron James insisting on the Freebird rule in effect for him? They're basically saying they do everything as a team. They're one entity, and that has made this matchup 3-on-2.
Well, I always heard that LeBron James thought he was bigger than the team, so there we go.
Bo Crockett.
Yeah, state of this match.
Bo Crockett missing his usual partner, we might say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Missing Bo Crockett missing his life partner, perhaps?
Like, you just dove right into that one head first.
I mean, look, when a man showers with another man,
Wow.
that's serious business, Cecil Scott.
A lot of stuff happens in the locker room.
A lot of stuff happens in the Commonwealth of Virginia that we can't necessarily report on.
Well, Virginia, you know what it's for, right?
That's an excellent point.
Ask the boy about that one.
LaBron Kozone and tagging into James Ryan. Now, am I to gather from that that these two are looking to tag each other exclusively and not? Oh, God, what a shot. Are they going to try to work with the Rising Federation League champion here, or are they going to try to run the show themselves?
Well, I kind of already made my joke on that earlier, but we'll see. I mean, I kind of feel like they're going to try to card this match.
Big cover. I'm really surprised to see Big Bo Crockett kind of neutralized so quick. And, you know, LeBron James does have the advantage here being a full-time tag team. Now, granted, this is not exactly what the Battle Bowl rules are all about. It's supposed to be a random drawing, but they have kind of manipulated the rules here.
And Bo Crockett has found himself on a kind of a bad end of things already. He's got his big, rugged partner, Joshua Cutshaw, out there waiting to tag. Cutshaw, we got to mention. That cover, got a big win over Donnie Dollars.
The CWF Mid-Atlantic debut came at the homecoming. Did Joshua Cutshaw.
And Crockett, he's a rugged dude.
Yeah, he is.
Real rugged dude. He's a fighter. His team making their first tag. Very impressed with Cutshaw.
Cutshaw says he is real. And he is putting a real knee in the face of James Ryan. He is backing off official Red Jones.
Yeah, he's an intimidating guy. Like anybody that can come into their first match and beat a veteran like Donnie Dollars, hey, this guy is not to be messed with.
We have not really heard or seen much from Donnie Dollars since.
Right, a lot of stuff happened that night.
He is teeing off.
Referee needs to be putting a count in there.
Oh, man, Cutshaw. Oh! Diving right in. Cover 2 and only gets 2.
Just like that, Cutshaw has really turned this thing around. Grinded in on that headline, but Cutshaw, as soon as he came in, it seemed like the momentum switched in this match. Referee needs to get in there. That might be a choke, but James Ryan fighting out of it. We've yet to see the RGO champion Jesse Adler in this match. As Cutshaw with a handful of hair. And the fans like the aggression.
You're going to get him back.
He's in there taunting the other team now. James Ryan getting up to his feet.
Well, shimmy and a shake there. Cutshaw. And he just made a drop kick in the mouth.
Beautiful drop kick.
2. Only 2. Rising Generation League champion is yet to see action here. Back into the corner, and in comes LeBron.
Funny how things work out. Most of the competitors in this match are RGL eligible.
Yeah, Cutshaw, the veteran, and Crockett. But that team on the opposite side, oh, man. Oh, they had to cut Cutshaw off before he took somebody's head off.
Right to the eyes, right from the official. They're lucky there wasn't a DQ.
Cover 2.
Goes on somebody we've seen for a little while now, and we do see market improvement from him every time. And Kozone, they go right back to the side headlock again, or the rear chin lock, I should say. And they've managed to cut Cutshaw off here, just like they did Crockett earlier in the match.
I'm a little bit surprised at how well they are working as a team overall. Well, again, they do have that advantage.
And consider they haven't gotten Adler in yet.
Right, for all intents and purposes, this has been a full-time tag team going up against a randomly drawn tag team.
Wow, and Adler reached out for the tag and couldn't get it.
They are not letting the Rising Generation League champion in here. Cover 2, and Crockett was there to save his partner.
Yeah, Cutshaw barely was able to get his shoulder up there. Crockett able to save things. We got a fight on the other side. The referee distracted. Crockett in with Ryan.
Swing and a miss from Crockett. Oh, huge boot from Ryan. Oh, Cutshaw. They're working very well together, and Adler tags himself in by force, and the crowd here likes it. The Rising Generation League champion sending his partners to the corner. And this is a hell of a matchup here. The RGL champion against the real Joshua Cutshaw. He's gonna have to negate that size advantage though, will the RGL champion. He's doing a great job.
Cutshaw's taking a lot of punishment here.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Adler throwing him around, caught him low on the crossbody. 2, only got 2.
Didn't quite get all of it. Cutshaw's found himself in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, he's winded.
He didn't realize he probably could have reached out with that long arm and made the tag.
Correct. Disoriented is Joshua Cutshaw, swing and a miss. Woo, takes him over.
And when you're disoriented, you got a quick man like Adler in there, it's hard to bounce back.
Oh, the Rising Generation League champion. I don't know if Bo Crockett is aware. He's talking to his partner. He needs to be looking in the ring. Bo Crockett needs to stop this if he can.
Adler gonna fly.
Oh, onto Cutshaw. That unfamiliarity with the partners, Crockett. The timing wasn't there, and he didn't dive in time to stop it.
Right.
Now he fires away at the RGL champ.
Yeah, he's kind of taking matters into his own hands. Cutshaw has just found himself in a lot of trouble.
Look at these 2 goobers in the ring.
Are they going to help their partner?
Yeah, finally they do.
Yeah, they waited until the man's back was turned.
Ryan is dangerous with those kicks. Woohoo! Cutshaw's firing back. Oh, God! Into the post.
Now, I think Adler did make a tag to Kozone on the other side.
So these are the 2 legal men in the ring right now. Oh!
Nice rolling elbow.
Huge elbow. Cover. 2. Only got 2.
Oh, Bo Crockett kind of risked a DQ there. Reaching under the referee.
Things are getting wild here at Battle Bowl. Kozone cannot knock this big man down.
2 minutes remain. 2 minutes.
Man, this.
Woo! Good night, sweet Prince! And Cutshaw wins it for his team defiantly. Where were you at? Where were you?
8 minutes, 10 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, advancing to Battle Bowl. Bo Crockett, Joshua Cutshaw.
Joshua Cutshaw has left everybody laying. That is a dangerous man.
See how I'm coming more like off my hip? Right. You were like if this one's going up on lunch here. The little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
Already in the ring is the CWF Worldwide Television Champion, Smith Garrett. Now let's draw and see who his opponent is.
Who we got tonight?
And the challenger, the upstart Darius Lockhart.
What's up, Houstonville? Kid. Is he talking to me? Kid, what's up? If you haven't noticed, I've been a little busy since you've been vacating in England. That's cute. I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Oh, Stuttsy, the fates have a cruel sense of humor, it seems.
10-minute time limit for the worldwide television title. It is the returning Darius Lockhart against the worldwide television champion Smith Garrett.
Lockhart definitely endearing himself to people upon his return. And then we got our tie-up here in a bit of irony here. Two old rivals, by luck of the draw, going at it for the TV title, Brad Stutts.
Absolutely, it was most of last year that these two men faced off time and time again. Smith Garrett, who was back a little less than a year ago, critically injured in the center of the ring. And Lockhart, outspoken, mocked him for the injury, said he would never be back. Said he was nothing.
Nope.
Nice head scissors. Yeah, he really goaded him back when he was injured. Possibly caused him to come back sooner than he really should have.
Right.
Trevor Lee told me that one, baby.
Garrett on top with the headlock.
But these two had some very spirited matches last year. Really put each other on the map in a lot of ways here in CWF.
Absolutely. Oh, shoulders down. Back at the CWF Rumble, when Smith Garrett made his surprise return, the very first man that he went after was Darius Lockhart, who had been running his mouth for all those months. Of course, Lockhart making his CWF Mid-Atlantic return tonight. Just spent about 6 months training overseas.
Yeah, he's been in the UK. Really honing his craft.
Lockhart barely avoided it.
And what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a Lockhart with much more confident body language than we saw 6 to 8 months ago. With all that training overseas, all that experience he's been gaining, you see it in the body language. It's one thing to be confident when you're speaking, it's another to actually show it.
However, only gets 2.
And we spoke earlier about, feeling out and everything with these random draws. These two know each other really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Trained together back at the Rings Wrestling School in Charlotte and have faced off in CWF, as we have talked about. So the familiarity, what we were talking about earlier that was not there in the previous matches, that familiarity is there in this one.
Right, we're still seeing a bit of tenderness here, and you see this a lot, in other combat sports with two guys that really hate each other. It's a case where neither guy wants to make the mistake, and you see a lot of tenderness and a lot of feeling out.
Absolutely. If they had more time to work with here, they had that luxury, but with that 10-minute time limit, they really don't, quite frankly.
Well, unlike the other matches, the 10-minute time limit actually benefits one of the competitors here. If this goes 10 minutes, if you're Smith Garrett, then hey, whatever. I mean, we know he wants to win, but he still comes out with his title. Lockhart trying to negotiate out of this. Might see him trying to get vertical. No, just muscles out. A very mat-based match. I'm a little surprised here. I expected a lot more venom in this. Of course, Smith Garrett by now probably has that wound is probably healed. He probably doesn't carry that animosity. The crowd wants another one.
Lockhart is trapped here.
Daddy, no! What I was getting at, I think Smith Garrett has let go a lot of that animosity he had for Darius Lockhart.
Oh, or not. Stung him with that.
Darius Lockhart, it's having a little trouble getting out of the blocks here.
You know, he's got that glass jaw. We saw it a few months back. Oh, rang him against the buckle in the rope. Great thinking. Great thinking from Lockhart. Cover. 2. A little bit of a lazy cover there.
Yeah, you're right. We've seen him at separate occasions get KO'd by Smith Garrett and by Trevor Lee.
If he's got a big flaw in his game, it might be that.
Yeah, if you can't take a shot to the face, man, that's going to limit how much you can withstand out there. We got a top wrist lock as we hit the 5-minute mark of this match. If you're Darius Lockhart, you really got to start putting on the pressure here, though. And right back to that arm. And that's a little bit of that European teaching we're seeing there.
2. Only got 2.
And we've seen it with guys like Trevor Lee, guys that have extended stays over in Europe, and they come back with a few extra wrinkles in their game. Gonna try to put some separation on that shoulder there.
Yes, he is.
Oh!
Ow!
Pulled it almost like a pump handle.
Yeah, he's hurting as the worldwide television champion. Ooh! Almost the Ali and Noki style of fighting there from Smith Garrett.
Right. Ali was vertical, and Noki spent most of the match on his back, kicking at the legs and the gut. Yeah, again back to the top wrist lock. And I know a lot of young men, even young men like Darius Lockhart, who you know, early 20s, late teens, looked up to a man like Muhammad Ali.
Positively so.
A lot of us did.
Wow. Trying to get the shoulders to the mat here, and he almost won the title with it. Smith Garrett is in a lot of pain. Had he had the presence of mind, had he been a second slower, he would have lost the worldwide television title there.
Right, that happens. You get caught sleeping, especially if you get covered off of something unexpected. Beautiful snap suplex.
2. Only got 2.
Darius Lockhart has really, really upped his game here in the second half of this match.
I don't need your help.
Lockhart telling the fans he doesn't need their help.
Right, he has done nothing but run his mouth every chance he gets.
Firing away. Ooh.
Man, we got a slugfest here.
Yes, we do. Look at these 2 slugging it out. Ooh, sent him into the canvas and hard.
And almost like a complete shot on that arm.
2-2.
Man, we talk about this every summer, but the heat kicks in very quickly.
Yeah, it's starting to be that time of year.
And we got our own Thriller in Manila with the heat out here.
That's a maniaco, baby.
Valiant.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, we caught him! Right at the 8-minute mark, Smith Garrett just caught him.
Smith Mountain?
Can he get him up on that bad arm, though? That's the issue. That's the question. Lockhart has survived it. Caught. Woo!
Rolling elbow right in the middle of the ring.
Good night.
And he knocked the man out. Got him.
And Smith Garrett retains the Worldwide Television Championship.
Eight minutes, 23 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, retaining the CWF Worldwide Championship, Smith Garrett! Garrett advances to battle pole.
Almost had him.
Welcome back to America.
The Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is the #1 venue for live pro wrestling in all of the Carolinas. But did you know that you can also rent the Sportatorium for all of your anniversaries, fundraisers, and live pro wrestling birthday parties? Check us out at CWF247.com to find out more about how you can have your events right here at the Sportatorium.
Champions, Arik Royal!
Another day in the office, man. It's not really that special for us, bro. Yeah, you know.
Give some love! Make some noise!
Tonight is Battle Bowl, where the opponents are randomly drawn.
Yay! You got this!
I mean, this is just another day in the office for us, because, I mean,
The open challenge.
we have the open challenge every time we come out here. So, I mean, I'm not gonna waste any more of you guys' time. So let's go ahead and get this Two Bad Dudes Tag Team Title Challenge underway.
Challenger number 1, Tracer X.
Watch out!
His tag team partner for the night is Cedric Alexander Sharp.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. If you just listen to me. Future tag team champion. He's starting. He's in the ring.
Okay. I'll get you feel out.
What's 0 divided by 0?
Okay. Then we'll attack.
And we have us a very interesting tag team championship match tonight, Brad Stutts. Tracer X, this impressive young man, and his partner for the night, Cedric Alexander Sharp, get the call for the tag title match.
You never know what the luck of the draw will bring you. But look at this team with the number man on the outside, seconding Cedric Alexander Sharp.
I'm surprised Sharp didn't find a way to finagle out of this.
Well, I think it is a championship opportunity. Maybe he's going to invoke the Freebird rule like LeBron James did.
I don't know if he has that right, but
I don't know if LeBron James has that right, but nevertheless,
but maybe he feels like we do. Tracer X is a hell of an athlete. It gives you a good chance of winning. And we saw this kid a couple weeks ago against Jesse Adler in a great match.
this is actually the second Battle Bowl style match for this young man. A couple of weeks back at the Rising Generation League event, he ended up partners with Jesse Adler, whom he had faced back at the homecoming. And they took on the team of White Mike Jordan and Marvelous Mario Jones back at the Rising Generation League event in a Battle Bowl preview match. So Tracer X has it going for him that he has been in this type of match very, very recently. Sharp, if I recall correctly, last year was captain of the traditional 8-man tag team match that we're going to see coming up next. He wasn't in the ring though. Royal and Kandrack have both competed in the Lethal Lottery a couple of times now. It's the third annual Lethal Lottery here for the golden ticket. And Royal and Kandrack have both been in the previous two drawings. And look at Tracer X fight his way out here.
Right, and unlike the previous Battle Bowl matches we saw, they do have a little more time to play with here. The traditional 30-minute time limit for the tag team titles.
Correct.
But there's not much Aric Andrews plays around with, time or otherwise.
the wrecking ball.
And we saw that classic against Everett and Lee, where Aric Andrews more than once was the difference maker in that contest.
He may be the difference maker for this whole team, and he is letting Tracer X tag out. Sharp's not gonna let him have it.
Well, like it or not, if you're Sharp, that's a smart move.
Oh dear.
Except for the part where your partner's gonna get manhandled. Jesus.
Of course, next week on CWF Worldwide, as part of the huge simulcast, we will be seeing Ethan Sharp's Mercenaries, whoever he can come up with, facing the incredible team, the Hoss All-Star team. Oh, God. Of Cover. 2 of Biggs, Mecha, and Snooty Fox. That's next week as part of the huge WrestleMania 2 style simulcast.
Where you guys going to be out in Fayetteville, Hall River?
We've got matchups coming from Burlington and Gibsonville at the same time next week on CWF Worldwide. More on that on Twitter and Facebook and CWF247.com this upcoming week. Oh, huge drop kick. And the winners of this one advance to the Battle Bowl final.
Oh, Tracer X took a nasty spill.
He caught the top rope, too. And he may be hurt out there.
Man, I saw Charles. He looked like he was hesitant to put the count on the young man. I think he's hurt.
So dangerous when you go flying like that. You can hit your head on the apron, the floor, the steel, sides of the ring, anything. And Kandrack is going to see to it that Tracer X is returned to the inside of the ring safely. Cover. 2.
Tracer kind of hit every limb of the tree on the way down, so to speak. He hit the ropes, the side of the ring, the floor.
Right. There's no real, great thinking there from Tracer. There's no way you want to get thrown over the top rope, but that's the absolute last way you want to get thrown over the top rope. And again, he goes for Sharp, and again, Sharp is not there. Sharp does not want to get in there with any of these 2 hosses that are the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions that have ran roughshod for the past 7 months.
Especially if they're upright.
Especially if they're conscious.
I can guarantee you if Tracer X gets one of them down, Sharp will find his way in that ring.
Tracer's given it all he's got thus far.
There's a lot of power to negotiate.
You're strong enough, pull it.
The Sharp trying to play coach out there. First on that whip.
Oh, God! Huge big kick, could be all. 2! Man, this Tracer X is a tough kid.
He's tough, but if they don't find a way, if Sharp doesn't get in this ring and at least give him a little help, they have no chance here. Especially with this big grizzly bear in the cave in the right-hand side.
Oh, man. Kandrack and Royal are just having fun here.
Well, this is a lot different than the usual open challenge because the guys making the challenge didn't know they were going to be out here. Usually it's a cognitive effort between 2 guys.
Right. The guy's answering the challenge. Oh, dear.
Ray got here.
Oh, he shoved him into Sharp! That's a tag, ref!
Charles is saying it's a tag.
Oh, Sharp is in! And there's not a damn thing he can do about it!
You gotta be kidding me.
If anything, I think Ray Kandrack was showing a little respect to Tracer X.
Absolutely, he's gonna make Sharp pull his weight here.
Look, we don't. You shut up! Wait, just wait. He'll get back up on the apron.
He said he'll get back on the apron eventually and I'll tag him back in.
I'm gonna tag Ray and pick this shit up.
Okay.
You got that?
All right.
So you're gonna tag him and he's gonna tag him in?
Oh dear! Sharp charges! Oh, Space Jam! And the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions are done screwing around!
Sharp should have stayed on the floor.
Oh! Elevated headbutt! Out of the sky! He headbutted him! And that's gonna be all!
And the champions decisively retain their championships.
What was the time? What was the time? I want to see it. Oh yeah!
7 minutes, 3 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, and still
Hey guys, Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. You are watching CWF Worldwide, but you actually should be on ProWrestlingTees.com/YoungBucks. We've got like 54 designs. Pick one of the coolest ones.
Too sweet.
Too sweet me. Boom.
Aric Andrews. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Captain number 2, Chet Sterling.
Are already in the ring, so let's draw who's on their team.
Who is he drawn for?
First, we are drawing for Aric Andrews' team.
Okay. Oh, no, hold on.
And the first member of the team is the Kamakazi Kid.
Okay, hold on.
Donnie Dollars!
Microphone! Microphone! Well,
Donnie Dollars lost weight. He lost a lot of weight. As you can quite clearly see, Donnie Dollars is much too old, tired, and useless to actually show his face here for Battle Bowl.
probably his wife's fault.
Yeah,
it's probably his wife's
let's not go there. So then, because I am such a giving sort of person, and I would not want anything here tonight to go off without a hitch, I have, as a generous donation to Battle Bowl, officially decided to offer the services of my underling, the number man, in replacement for $1 Donnie. See, that guy's happy about it. They're happy about it.
Don't get me hard, man. We're going to tag team, man. Do you want the sub? Do you want the sub or do you want to go 4-on-3? You got to take what you can get, buddy.
We go 4-on-3. If he's here at 4-on-3 either way.
4-on-4. Next man for Aric Andrews' team. You're looking at a lot of water for each.
The next member of Aric Andrews' team is White Mike!
Don't act like you're better than me.
Peter Pan, what a piece.
Cecil Scott!
I wanna do bad things with you.
He's on the other team. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What is happening? Are you sitting up? I can show you.
And the last member of Chet Sterling's team is... Who is it? Nick Richards! Big brother! Yes!
There we go. Oh, team up wanted. I don't know how we got number man. Squad. Oh. Squad. We could have had Donnie. Donnie was here. I know. I just thought that. Yeah. For the day after Donnie over another man. We got that group instead. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We could have had Donnie Dollars and we get this group. Too bad.
I don't want to touch that goose. No.
No, I'm good.
No.
We're good.
No.
No, we're good.
Over here.
What are you doing? Two-time television champ. That's right. I would prefer not to. Can I be a backpack? No. It's like putting Roma in the horse. Right. Give me my book. Thank you, you're a nice person. You piece of crap. Buy him another book if I tell you to.
Can I trade number man?
This is a disaster. It's a disaster. Do that. Can I trade him for this guy? He's on the active roster. Can we do it? I don't think we got a release from this guy. I will not sue. Oh yeah, buddy.
Sterling on top of Andrews.
Oh, that was almost it.
He almost won the whole thing.
Yeah. That quickly.
I have been...
Get yourself situated, Stuttsy. We got a great 8-man tag. Just started with a big dive on Aric Andrews. And this team randomly drawn. We have on one side, we have Aric Andrews, who was the captain. And they drew Kamakazi Kid, White Mike Jordan, and Cecil Scott. And then on Chet Sterling's squad, we ended up getting Number Man, who's not even on the apron right now. Oh, now he's done on the apron. Mitch Connor, and then, of course, Nick Richards. So, I mean, these teams kind of worked themselves out a little bit more for Andrews' team than it did for Sterling's team. But I still think Chet Sterling's team may come out with this victory.
I want to thank the ace, Arik Royal, for joining me here tonight. My broadcast partner, Cecil Scott, is seeing action. He is on the apron.
He had the Ali robe on today. Shout out to the greatest. May he rest in peace. You know, I mean, I'm glad to be here. You know, I couldn't pass up on this opportunity to get on here and call some of this action.
So already qualified for Battle Bowl, which we will see next week on CWF Worldwide. The Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, the Worldwide Television Champion. Additionally, who else? We've got Joshua Cutshaw. We've got Bo Crockett.
Yeah, they beat 3 guys.
And the Dirty Daddy.
I forgot Dirty Daddy won this match.
The 4 winners of this match, oh God, cover, will join those 6 next week for Battle Bowl. The winner earns the golden ticket in any match of his choice. And Ace, you can attest to this. People might wonder why that's attractive to somebody who's already a champion. It exceeds the boundaries of a championship. Any match, any rules, any opponents, you have been bitten by it before by Will Wilkins. Whether you're a regular, oh dear,
big double hip toss.
Cover 2. Whether you are a current champion or not, that golden ticket that's good for up to 1 year is extremely valuable.
It sure is. And, you know, I would love to get my hands on that golden ticket because, you know what, I still want to be the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. Let's be honest, who doesn't want to be the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion? And I would tell you right now, if I won that golden ticket, that's what I'm going after. My partner won it. Ray Kandrack won it.
Absolutely. Two former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champions. Kandrack unsuccessfully cashed in the golden ticket. He basically said, I don't need any kind of stipulations. I just need one shot without Coach Gemini at ringside. He didn't count on the brass knuckles, and it came back to bite him.
Those brass knuckles, man, the quote-unquote, I don't want to give it a pun there, but the ace in the hole for the All-Stars.
I like to sometimes call them the calling card of the All-Stars.
Yeah, for the most part. It's like putting a cork in the bat. I know Coach Gemini will understand that analogy.
Mitch Conner trying to wrestle White Mike. Shoulders to the canvas here. Number man counting along, and in comes Aric Andrews.
Mitch Conner hasn't been in the ring since he teamed up with me and Ray in the Cage of Death.
I told y'all to kick him.
Was it November? Yeah.
Back in November, he popped in again in December for Battlecade, but it's been now going on 7 months since we've seen Conner in the ring. And look at the senior go!
I'm waiting for Cecil to bust out that power bomb.
Gotta watch that Hashimoto DDT too.
Oh, no, but Mitch is not having none of that.
Not up in here.
Not up in here. Cecil Scott reverting to some underhanded tactics there, Brastas. I know he has done that in the past. He's been known to be an underhanded guy in the ring, but I figure since he's been in the announcer's booth, he's kind of softened up on that a little bit, but it looks like he hasn't.
Oh, big drop kick. And a tag into Chet Sterling.
Chet Sterling, I know he would also love to get his hands on that golden ticket. And I know he's got a big match coming up at Absolute Justice here.
Absolutely, the super card of the summer matches being announced all week long. Visit CWF247.com and log in, follow us on Twitter at CWF Mid-Atlantic as matches for the super card of the summer are being announced rapid fire as that card is filling up. And can I assume? Oh, heads up! Oh!
Big.
Rocked him!
Yeah.
Sterling! Can I assume that the tag team title open challenge will be in effect at Absolute?
Always and forever. As long as me and Ray hold those belts, we will continue to deliver on what we say. We will give any and everyone a shot at those tag team titles. And it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, you've seen who we've been in there with since we won those titles in December.
Absolutely. Going on about 7 months almost. Oh, Sterling. This is a matchup that we have seen a couple of times in the past here.
Kamakazi Kid looks way more comfortable now with Coach Gemini in his corner. I know earlier when they first had their...
he can't do it anymore! The coach has like the Venom symbiote.
Yeah.
He's trying to suck all that high-flying, crowd-pleasing offense out of Kazi. He may have succeeded.
He may have. Yeah, I think he has. I think he really has. Oh, wait a minute.
And Kazi doing anything to get away from Richards.
You don't want no parts of Nick Richards. Nick Richards is a tough son of a gun, man. It's hard to keep him down. He's going to continue to come at you. He's going to continue to get up and fight.
Cecil Scott and Nick Richards, these two have done battle for a long time in the past. It was the trio of Cecil Scott, Chase Dakota, and the monstrous Mecha Mercenary against Fatback for a long time over the Trios Championship. A lot of rumors going around that Trios Championship is going to be brought back soon. Talking about potentially making it a staple of the Rising Generation League events.
Oh wow, that trophy.
Starting to see a lot of trios forming.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the Cool J, Dirty Daddy, Snooty Fox trio. You've got the Ugly Ducklings. You've got the trio out of Charlotte that calls themselves the Power. You've got Moneyball. There's a lot of rising teams that could be in contention for that Trios Championship should it ever be brought back. Ooh, Cecil Scott.
I also want to say that I heard about the RGL show at the last time we were here at the building, and I heard it was jam-packed in here.
Absolutely.
And I just want to say how proud I am of all my RGLians that came in here and sold out this place.
Well, how did Cam Carter get in this match?
Wait, because he's a
Oh,
wait a minute. Coach has a list.
Coach is pulling the thumb.
He's got a lineup list. What is this?
Well, we did see LeBron James pull out the Freebird rule.
And they still lost.
lost.
And they still lost. Look at the subs list. Grant Sawyer taking us right in. This Freebird rule is out of control tonight.
Especially with Coach Gemini. I mean, he stays having a lineup.
Richards sent to the floor at the feet of the Kamakazi Kid.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. And Kazi going to town on Nick Richards on the floor. We knew this was coming. And now White Mike's getting him a piece of the action, too. And so is Champy. Wait a minute. Here comes Mitch Connor.
We might have a fight on the other side.
Mitch is over there. It is a crazy environment going over there in that corner over there. They gotta settle this down. They gotta settle it down. This is ridiculous. It's like 8 on 4, 8 on 3, because they got number man. I mean, pretty much he's a sympathizer for Coach Gemini.
The names that are on that list of substitutes, I hope not that many of those people are here.
I mean, Donnie Dollars didn't show up, so I mean...
Donnie Dollars has not been seen ever since he gave that bone-crushing big boot to Snooty Fox a few weeks back, and Ethan Sharp seems to be trying to recruit Donnie Dollars into Moneyball, but his recruitment process is very interesting. He's just dogging Donnie at every opportunity.
What better way to recruit Donnie than the dog, you know?
I don't know, man.
He takes it so well.
I just don't know about that.
I know, like, well, yeah, Ethan better watch it. I mean, you saw what happened earlier.
Oh, boy.
White Mike chanting for himself over there in the corner.
Former partners of the Riot in there now.
I'm kind of sad White Mike took his shirt off because he had the NWA shirt on. He should always wear that at all times, I think.
Those gentlemen have attitude.
They do. GWA.
Ethan Sharp and the coach are discussing their restaurant options for after the event tonight.
I see that. And Aric Andrews, while they're discussing that, he's in the ring and has control of Nick Richards.
Aric Andrews making eyes at his perennial rival, Chet Sterling.
Oh, wow, what a cheap shot there. Andrews and Chet have been going at it for a while.
Yes, they have. Several months.
Yeah, past several months. Chet, and our TV champion, worldwide television champion, Smith Garrett, they have been going at it, those three mainly, for that television title. I feel like Aric Andrews feels like he's been kind of underappreciated here, and he feels like he should be a champion. While Chet Sterling is he was the former television champion before Cedric Alexander screwed him and won the TV title. Smith Garrett took his Rumble opportunity, cashed that in, and won the television title.
Yes, Sterling and Andrews have pretty much been locked in Immortal Combat for the past few months now over who is the rightful #1 contender to that.
Immortal Combat, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Richards has been neutralized in this far team here, and Cam Carter, now I understand this is Chappie's cousin. Cam Carter.
Is it?
That's Chappie's cousin.
I feel sorry for him.
Well,
Chappie, he's married to Chappie. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a great-looking young athlete. This is a young man that you can tell he's in great shape.
Let's see what he's got, though. He's in great shape.
He's already, I mean, he's got to be a better wrestler than Chappie, doesn't he?
Oh, obviously. Oh!
Richards fighting out of the corner.
I told you can't keep Richards down for long.
Butterfly.
Big butterfly suplex. I like how Andrews' team is almost matching because Kazi's wearing green and black, Andrews wearing green and black, and Cecil has on green and black.
Almost.
And then the sympathizer Ethan has on green as well.
Oh boy.
Here comes Sterling.
Huge clothesline.
And he's about to be a house of fire. He is different.
Oh dear.
Oh, Chet's about to clean house now.
Bodies are flying in everywhere.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Ethan Sharp is walking out of here. He's got business to tend to next week in that huge 6-man tag team match if he's found partners. Oh, Richards has finally got a hold of Kazi on the far
here
side.
They go. Here they go. You knew this was bound to happen. You knew this was bound to happen.
Richards has finally got a hold of Kazi.
And the coach isn't even helping him out. Oh, wow. He almost upset Chet Sterling there.
Cam Carter and Sterling, I believe, are the two legal men.
If Cam Carter would upset, what is number man doing?
Number man is
on his team. He's on his team.
Drop kick, got nothing.
his team. What the?
Connor!
What the what?
Mitch Connor on the outside!
Oh!
And the assist!
And
We
now
got a
he's
fight on
breaking
the
down
floor.
over here. Yeah.
Man, we got about a... Oh! Kazi suplexed on the floor! Sterling is on top!
Blockbuster! Oh, there it is!
Drilled him with it!
One,
Stopped Andrews!
two,
Got it!
there it is!
Good Lord, what a fight! Ladies and gentlemen, next week on CWF Worldwide, we'll bring you the Battle Bowl Finals, plus the worldwide debut of C.W. Anderson, the Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship, Trevor Lee against Caleb Conley, and more as part of the first time ever CWF Worldwide simulcast next Wednesday night.